How you doing over here? Rob over here. Doing a little update video. I haven't really been making many videos lately, but I wanted to just wanted to catch some people up. I know some people were following the channel. I was doing some tips for the new year. Um, so here it goes. So I went to a few estate sales um, this weekend, and just wanted to show you one thing I picked up. A couple things rather. I know some people like to pick up jerseys. Sometimes, if you know, especially soccer jerseys are very popular. They sell very well online. And this here, I saw actually this jersey. I saw it advertised on the estate sale website, and I'm actually not sure what it's going to sell for. But I know these ones usually do very well. Uh, this is a club called Apoel. This is Greek, but it's a Cypriot from Cyprus club. Cyprus, as you can see. Um, Soccer jerseys usually from teams that are popular but not super popular. They usually do pretty well. People will pay up for them because there's just not that many made, and the people who are fans are just as much as fans as they are for Manchester United or Barcelona or Real Madrid. Doesn't matter. They're still big fans. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to just throw it up for $50, see if anyone bites, and that's that. There was actually two. I guess maybe one is a home and one is away. I'm not sure exactly, and I'm not sure. I like to know what year it's from. Not sure exactly, but they're in nice condition. So that's that. I also picked up this Milwaukee Bucks. I'm usually afraid to pick up basketball because a lot of times some of these are faked, but this one looks pretty good. And I don't think there's too many fakes on the Adidas. There's a lot of fakes on the Mitchell and Ness. I got burnt a few times, but this one looked pretty good. Usually you could tell if it's bubbling, and this really isn't. There's no bubbling here. So usually that's how you could tell fakes. They usually pop up, but this one looks pretty good. I looked one up. It sold for like $40, and even the same difference. I don't think this guy even plays on this team anymore. It doesn't matter if people collect jerseys. So even if it was a team, sometimes where there's a guy who played on the team maybe for 1 or 2 years, but maybe he was a popular player, or maybe they didn't. Maybe this is an away jersey, and they didn't make that many away jerseys. They only made home jerseys. It's not, I found the other day it was a Michael Jordan jersey from the '90s, and it was like a North Carolina jersey. It wasn't worth anything. I looked it up because I guess maybe they just produced so many of them. Also, this is another thing to look out for. I never seen this particular brand before. Basically, everything here I'm rolling the dice on, but this is stuff that you pick up. You don't pay a lot. It's unique. I'm pretty sure this actually is a woman's, not a men's. And I'm not even sure how to pronounce this properly. I think it's Steffner's. I think this is an R-E-S, but I can't. I'm not even 100% sure. But the point is, if you see vintage ski sweaters with this kind of maybe color pattern, with a bold pattern like this, and they have, you could see, I don't know if you could see here, it's got like a padding in it. Excuse me. Sweaters like that usually do very well, especially if they're from a brand, Dimitri, or another ski brand I can't think of, Meister. This one here was made in Austria, the sweater. So usually stuff that's made in Austria or somewhere like that, usually it's going to be a higher quality. It's going to be popular. Even though this one had a few holes in it, but I still took a chance. Another thing I want to talk about is I've been going on a few live shows lately. I've been going on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. The Jason Static show. It's spelled Jaysin Static, Static. I'll put a link in the bottom and the below. anybody who's looking for late night reselling chat. Sometimes the chat goes off to, it evolves into other topics. Sometimes political. Sometimes I don't know, all different kinds of things. But I know sometimes, like myself, that's how I found it. Is that sometimes when you're doing listings late at night, sometimes you need to maybe talk to somebody about reselling, about certain things, or maybe you need to, just need something to talk about, whatever it is, and, just different ideas. Also, I was on another channel. I was actually physically on their channel. They were actually filming while I was with them. It's the Brooklyn Moms Go Diving. They're two moms from Brooklyn, naturally, and they go dumpster diving. I found them through the Treasure Hustlers. They had asked me if I knew who they were, and I didn't know them. And just happened to be that they were live streaming, and they were literally 5 minutes from my house, live streaming dumpster diving. So they invited me to come along. So hopefully maybe they'll invite me again to come along with them, because we had a lot of fun. We went to a bunch of dumpsters and found some really cool stuff. And I was surprised as much, there really is stuff that these companies throw out. I know there's a lot of people who think dumpster diving videos are fake. Maybe some are. I mean, I'm sure there's fake everything. But I really was there, and I rolled up when these ladies rolled up. They were not making a fake video. This stuff was not fake. And then we went to a few spots, because, not every place they had, they had merchandise that was to be picked. But there definitely is stuff, and people who are interested, it's definitely something interesting. Maybe it's not really for me. It's not really what I'm too interested in, but but I'm thinking about it maybe. Now when I drive past a dumpster or something like certain ones, I'm giving it a peek, giving it a look. So I'll put their link below. You could sub to either of those channels, the Jason Static. Like I said, his live show is Tuesday and Thursday nights. Late, I'm not sure, because it's a Central Time. I think it starts at either 9:30, 10:30, something like that. But once you sub to the channel, then you'll get the times. This is if you're looking for late nights, and also with the Brooklyn Moms, they usually go live late at night, but sometimes early. All right. Well, thank you very much. Have a nice day.